Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We've got more Dragon Quest Builders to play. You might remember we were tasked to find a defensive mechanism to stave off the attacking monsters, and that's what we are going to do. Yes, sirree. We are off to kick some ass. So we just follow the quest marker. And remember, it's a fair distance away, so it's definitely worth. Sorry about that. Get some of this shit right here. Hop, hop, hop. Definitely worth trying to make some emergency shelter. And for that, you need a mattress, and that's pretty much it. And you can just make your own. Just make your own area to sleep in when it gets dark out. That way you don't have to put up with the nonsense. As you can see, I also like to make a workbench whenever possible. That way, if I need anything on the fly, I'm able to get it without very much issue. Hop, hop. And there, I have a workstation. Bonfire is probably a good idea. So I can make a... Oh, I need grass for the cook fire. Well, it's not a problem until I decide on where to settle in. For now, though, let's get going. Wait, do I have any food on me? No, that cook fire is... Oh, wait, I have some plum berries. Either way, that cook fire is going to see some use before long. Once I make it, anyway. As you can see, when that guy said there was some distance, he wasn't lying. That's where we got attacked by that fucking huge scorpion. Pain in the ass that it was. Use that sword. And the wood blocks. I mean, the earth blocks, wood blocks. Listen to me. Oh, we gotta use another one. We can go this way, though. As you can see, the copper sword can break these blocks as well. Though you're probably better off using your mallet just so you can have your combat weapon ready. We have some clay, which we are going to need for those bricks. Anyone who's played Builders 2, but not this game, and wants to go back and check this one out, it's worth noting that this game doesn't have a first-person view mode. Instead, you can click the right stick to reset the camera. So if it gets too far away, or you need a better angle, you can just snap it back to an okay position, and then just kind of move around from there. Yeah, look what we found here. It's wheat. Got our first sheaf of wheat, which allows us to make bread. Let's go grab some of that bread then. Again, it's something that we're going to need. Given that our hunger meter is a bit low. So we just grab a bunch of this shit. Sorry about that. And it's starting to get dark, so we'd better find a spot to set camp. Actually, hold on. There's what looks like an old fortress in the distance. That might just be what we need. So we can just run toward it. Kind of expect this place to be a little further away, but as I'm sure you can understand, I am not complaining. I'm not sure what was in vain, but what isn't in vain, you can't sleep. You can only sleep inside a proper room, so we need to fix this place up. Okay, get rid of those fucking skulls. Light source. We have the bonfire. Use that. We now have a proper room, which allows us to sleep in this pre-existing bed. No complaints, my friend. Yeah. I'm just gonna move this door over there. And there's a wooden door. Block that off. Yeah, we're addressing the issue. So let's put the clay and all this shit out of the way. Actually, we don't need that right away, so put those there. Put the door. We can put the stonemason station here. Set up shop in the admittedly highly unlikely event we need to return. Of course, it's always nice to have a safe haven. There we go. This should be more than enough to keep the monsters from coming in. And boom. Reset the camera. And we have a safe space on all four sides. Now let's get the hell out of here and I guess we're supposed to talk to this dude. Well, well, well. So thou canst see me, huh? 'Twould seem thou art no ordinary woman. I am Ranulf, erstwhile mayor of the city of Kentlin. But that was hundreds of years ago. Now I am a ghost. Woo! Ah, so thou art the builder of whom the Kentlin Chronicle spake. Well, builder, what business hast thou in these ruined halls? The people who once dwelt here did bring destruction upon their own heads. Thou wilt find naught here but grief and sorrow. I see. Thou comest in search of the stone stockade. Tell me, builder, why dost thou build thy city? Why dost thou build at all? Ronco, come with me. There's something I wish to show thee. I shall await thee atop the roof of this castle. But be warned, the staircases have long fallen into ruin. Thou mightst need build your own way up. Thou mightst need build your own way there. Yep, I most certainly will. Let's grab this chair. Okay, how do I get up? Need to find ways up. So put one of those there. These. Dude was not lying when he said it's kind of screwed up around here now. There. Am I missing something? I guess we can use the cell door. And go up this ladder. No, that's not going to happen. We can go up here instead, though. Yeah, falling to the floor from here would not be pleasant. Instead, we'll just climb here. There's that little bastard. Oh shit. Well met once more, young builder. Now, look upon the lands thou seest before thee. Look thee upon the sky, and the black and brooding clouds that shroud this world. Once this world was blindingly beautiful. Its people lived beautiful lives in beautiful cities that they built with their own hands. Now, all has been lost. Mankind lies bereft of all hope, powerlessly awaiting their inevitable end. Ranko, if thou art truly the builder, thou must needs drive the darkness from the sky and bring back beauty to this land. Well mightst thou quail at having such a weighty responsibility, thus thrust upon the unbidden. But know this, thy companions are in dire need, and the power to save them is thine and thine alone. Dwell not on thy duty to rebuild this ruined world. Think only of aiding those around thee. By each small act of kindness, thou shalt draw ever closer to thine eventual aim. Just as, block by block, thou buildst thy city. 'Twould seem my prolonged response has not dulled my prolonged repose has not dulled my oratorial skills. Come, Ranko. Openst thou this chest, within it thou shalt find what thou seekest. Fare thee well, young builder. I look forward to seeing the brave new world thou wilt usher forth. And the mayor is gone. First defensive designs. Now we just take that back to Mr. Royo. Okay, let's see. Bop, bop, We can come down this way. A bit of damage. Where's that room I built? There it is. And now we can use the bed to restore health. With that, we are back in business. Bitch! One thing I wish this game would do is just automatically send stuff that's already in the coffer straight to the coffer when you collect more of it. I have failed. I have failed so terribly. Words faileth me in expressing how terribly I have failed. Ugh. Thou canst see me. I was once a knight of Cantlin, charged with defending these lands from the ceaseless advances of the Dragon Lord's armies. And yet, mere moments before I could complete the stockade that might have saved this castle, his forces fell upon us. My failure haunteth me to this day. Ah, but if thou canst see me, all is not lost. I can pass on the secret of my invention to thee. Here, take these stone wall blocks and spike traps, and complete the stone stockade upon which we stand. 3 blocks, and 2 spikes. Now we just gotta, put the stuff where it goes. And 1 more. 'Tis done! The stone stockade is complete. Now we have naught to fear from the Dragon Lord's minions. Go, friend. Lure those 3 hammer-wielding fiends into our trap and return to my side to see the stockade do its terrible work. Come here, bitches. Now we can just sit here and watch them die. Come on, bitch. This is fucking hilarious. Just kind of walking around, just playing with these idiots. And 3 dead hammerheads. With barely any effort on my part. Ha ha ha! That went wonderfully well. While the monsters strike in vain at the hard stone wall, they soon fall to the sharp spikes beneath their feet. A cunning trap, dost thou not agree? Beg pardon? To whom doth the castle behind us belong? That building is no mere castle, but a bastion that did protect our people from the monsters. After the fall of Cantlin, the men and women of the city fled to this place, and built this fortress as a final refuge. They did barricade themselves inside, in a bid to escape the monsters' onslaught. However, 'twas not long before an ever greater enemy emerged from within the bastion itself. But forgive my ramblings, some tales are better left untold. Shouldst thou seek a blueprint for this stone stockade, I bid thee speak with Ranulf, within the castle. I thank thee, kind stranger, for thine aid. Now that my plans are complete, I can finally rest in peace. And we're done. That was, not particularly difficult per se, but a fair bit eventful. Which I'm certainly not opposed to. Let's, get this shit out the fucking way. Thank you. We need more coal. Always more coal, let's be honest. And now that we have this, this wheat, we can take care of the issue of our diminishing health. So let's use the Chimera wings to head on home. Now, before we do anything else, how are we? We're gonna go in and put our no, wait, what am I doing here? It's the cook fire I want to play with. No, it's the second floor here. What the hell am I doing? Apparently it doesn't get done here, though. I will make one fried egg. And a whole bunch of shrooms on a stick. Items. As usual, anything that doesn't have a overworld use gets put away. I think it's the forge where we make the bread at. That's funny, where do we make the fucking bread at? Clearly not at the workshop. Well, let's not worry about that too much for now. Let's just deal with the current hunger crisis. 20, 40, 60, 80, and we are now full. Now, where's that fucking bastard? There he is. Ah, Ranko, you return. And with information about the stone stockade, no doubt. Quickly, quickly. Let me see what you found. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I say, Ranko, something looks rather different about you today. You seem focused, somehow. As if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Bah! It's just my imagination. Your face is just as dopey as it's always been. But anyway, well done, lass. All that's left now is to decipher these ancient papers. Really? Alright then, Ranko. I've been poring all over these papers you brought me. The ones concerning the stone stockade, and I finally deciphered them. Judging from these documents, you're going to need plenty of stone wall blocks and spike traps. You'll need a blueprint to get it looking just right, of course, but you can leave that to me. Your job, Ranko, is to work out how to build the stone wall blocks and the spike traps. Once you've figured out the recipes, you just have to lay everything out to match the blueprint I give you. Don't go thinking you know better, girl. As for its location, I suppose we should build it to the west side of the town. The monsters always seem to attack from that direction. Oh, yeah, whoa. Oh, and there's your blueprint, Ranko. I leave the rest in your capable hands. We now have the stone stockade blueprint, stone wall blocks, stone cladding, I mean, and spikes. So let's get to work, shall we? Where's the stone goodies? Not here, maybe the forge. Yep. Stone walls. And actually, let me see what the... You know, let's go nuts on these stone walls. Actually, that is going nuts on the stone walls. I don't have enough stone to keep making. Spike traps. Build a bunch of those. And let's do this shit. Now we could put it where the monsters are. Get rid of all this shit. We got ourselves a flagstone flooring. Just get all this stone. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I want to do. We're putting earth in its place. Put that there. Grab that. And now we can lay the blueprint down. It's gotta face the monsters, of course. And oh, get rid of these fucking rocks. And now we can lay it right here. Ugh. There we fucking go. Okay, it's 2 blocks high, so it's all good. Now, you might ask yourself why I'm using earth right now. Remember, we did make the stone cladding just for this reason. Since I can make more of it, since I could make more of it and have more of that than the stone blocks, it made sense to use this. And then transform them. You see, it only took 4 of the claddings that I made. So now we just need to make a big-ass strip of spikes. So, do that. 14, 15, 16. And while I'm at it, we'll put another set of spikes. Well, not a set of spikes. Not enough for that. We'll put 4 spikes over here. By my elegant eyebrows, Ranko, you've completed the stone stockade. Those monsters will be in for a rude shock next time they attack us. Oh, I can hardly wait. By the way, Ranko, while you were putting together those new fortifications for our town, I was hard at work gleaning even more secrets from the Kentlin Chronicle, and I learned something quite remarkable. The monsters of Kentlin do not merely roam this realm willy-nilly. They are under the control of a great and powerful monster. Only by defeating this fearsome fiend can light be restored to this world. Ranko, my girl, we know now what we must do. We must continue to strengthen our town's defenses, to fend off the monster's increasingly aggressive assaults. But as we do so, we must also add to our own arsenal of weapons and armor, that we might one day defeat the monster's leader. The stone stockade you built is but the first step on our road to victory. Good work, Ranko. Good work. And with that, we get 3 fur. I need to move the, let me see here. I'm going to need to move some of this shit. So, yes, I know. The dressing room is destroyed. Move some of this useless shit into the flooring, cladding, and cladding. We're gonna need to move the door so that it remains easily accessed. Boom. And I forgot to put the fucking light back in. Put that there, and we have our dressing room again. And we're getting into the late night, so let's go back into the bed. And resume. We need to get back to building rooms as it was. These are more than big enough now. Grab some more. Pop. Just so many trees to harvest. But hey, at least we have a nice, easily accessed, steady supply of wood. That is one of the things I'll say that this game does better than the sequel. It's a lot easier to recycle these blocks. Granted, you can earn infinite wood in the second game by completing the one of the island checklists. But if you're looking to get these blocks specifically, it's a lot more work. Also, you don't really have the option to to do the whole infinite wood thing until you've completed the first island, the first main island, I mean. So it's so this is a nice little example of the old give and take. Don't get me wrong, I still think it favors Dragon Quest Builders 2 a little bit, but it's something I've noticed. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yes, door. Need another door. A sconce. Let's see. I have a mattress already, so I can hold off on that for a minute. Gentleman sign. Wait, did I do the door? No, I didn't do the door. Let's do the door. Grab a grass. That should be enough to make our one straw door. With stone stockade keeping the monsters at bay, we can finally concentrate on making Kentland great again. This was released in 2016. However, I've noticed that you've had your hands full lately tending to the various whims and whimsies of your townspeople. It seems you haven't had much time to focus on your own building work. So I'm giving you free reign to build whatever pops into that funny little head of yours. You could build new rooms or furniture, or even just replace the walls of your current buildings with something a little more durable. You need to practice your building skills and become a better builder than ever before. In doing so, you'll bring this city another step closer to its glorious revival. So go, Ranko. Do what you must to take this town and your building skills to another level. Well, I'm glad I have your permission, old man. Don't you just love uppity NPCs? Let's, put that there. Put a fucking, sign, a light. Hey, we just leveled up. Let's, continue with that. I think I have enough for a pot. I'm not sure. But I will need to get another, Good, I do. Earth and goo. So we'll have a pot. Now I just need some grass to make another mattress. So we can just collect some of this leafy grass. And there we go. Another mattress for LaDouche. And now we can, this bedroom, private bedroom. And now we can have LaDouche here in his wooden abode. Let's plant these trees again. Can never have enough trees. Tree. And some more over here. Can move aside, LaDouche. Let me finish fucking put these things in place. And there. Okay. You know what, I realized something? This actually takes up a lot of space. It was better the way it was before. I mean, it's still good to have the staircase, mind you. But definitely better to have the staircase, going around the building. And we can put that there. And start work on a second room. This is where the wall separating... No, this is where the wall separating is. So let's just put that there. Pop, pop. We will now have a room for the final... for our guard friend. Which will free up more room in the non-assigned room. So I won't have to worry about being short of beds. Wrong place. Here's where we're going. Thank you. And we can resume. We need a door. A gentleman's sign. Just realized we need some. I don't have enough for the 2 straw beds, so let's take care of that. Three. Need another set. Five, 6, 7. More tree. Uh, 8. And there we go. That should be enough. That should be more than enough, honestly. Grab a few more wood blocks. That way we stay having plenty of wood. Down to the 1 mallet, so we're going to need to make another one of those. Bash the crap out of some more. Should be more than enough to at least finish up. No, I should probably get a little more for that. To finish patching up that 3rd floor and the roof. What can I say? I like to have projects completed straight away. Whenever possible. Hopefully that's enough to finish building up the room. Thank you. On the way, on the way, on the way. Go. And we put some more wood blocks. And finally, we give this place a proper cover. Now, you don't have to give a cover to any building. You know, this being Dragon Quest, you can have the things open up top, like the old NES game had a lot of the buildings that way, but I find this a very good habit to get into, so that way you can always keep building upward whenever the need arises. Have another straw door, so let's make some more goodies. Hey, look, more room for trees. As you can see, we are just absolutely packed full of trees now. Here in this center. Really should be more than we'll really ever need. But you can always use more trees, says I. I never imagined I'd ever see people living and working together like this. Well, I say working together, but why does that Royo fellow keep strutting around like he's the boss of everyone? And to make things worse, he's got such bushy nose hairs. Whenever he's talking, I just can't. Whenever he starts talking, I just can't take him seriously. I know it might be kind of awkward, but do you think you could tell him to give them a trim? No, he's right about that being awkward as shit. Let's clean shit up a little more. Build. 3, 6. 2 of those. Pot. And we just need a light source. For that, we make a sconce. And we go on to the second. And give Canelm his new room. Empty room. Okay. Put 2 beds. And the pot. Whose room do you want this to be? This will be Canelm. So now all of our NPC characters have their own living space. Which is always a step up, as far as I'm concerned. Hello there, Ranko. Having fun with all your little building projects, are you? I'll tell you right now, if you're thinking of building this city ever bigger or making weapons to fight the monsters, I'm dead against it. I'm not saying it's not fun to build things, and if I did say that, I wouldn't be lying. Okay. It's just that the workshop you've built for us is so dark and dreary. It's really draining my will to build. If it was just a little more inviting, I don't doubt I wouldn't quite feel so, well, not negative, but... To sum up, Ranko, I think the workshop needs a leather sack and a sconce on the wall. Do with a shop sign hung up there too. Wouldn't that make it the perfect place to work? So it's time to do some decoration. We already have a sack. I have a couple of sacks actually. Remember, decorations can only go on the first or second block of a building. So now we need the shop sign and another sconce. And of course I'd need copper ingots to make another friggin' sconce. Do I have any copper to make them with? No, I don't. So it's so I'm probably gonna have to go on a resource gathering adventure. By my lustrous locks, the city is looking better than ever. Your building skills are just as the Kentland Chronicle describes. But Ranko, my girl, you still have a long way to go. It is nearly time for you to seek out one who can bring out even more of your powers of creation. The Kentland Chronicle describes a legendary blacksmith who went by the name of Magog. Though Magog lived many hundreds of years ago, it seems his descendant is still alive somewhere. If we are to stand any chance of defeating the monster who rules this land, we must find a way to build even stouter walls and stronger weapons. If anyone knows the secrets of forging such items, this scion of Magog may be our man. I'll gather all the information I can about him and let you know as soon as I've tracked him down. When that time comes, Ranko, I hope I can count on you to do your duty. Hey, look, a Seed o' Life. Which we're going to, of course, use. Now let's pull out some of the claddings. Because this place needs to have stronger walls. And that ain't lying. Wait, what the fuck? Better do it. Why is nothing... Oh, because it's not fucking... It's not fucking Earth. Well, that's a lesson. I'm so used to it not mattering that, in a situation where it does matter what material it was made originally with. Again, too used to Builders 2. Doesn't matter, though. It's, it's a lesson to be learned for the next section. Let's hit a quick sleep. And we're back in the daytime. Yeah, I'm busy with stuff there. By my knobbly knees, Ranko, I have terrible news. It seems the monsters plan to attack us again, and in greater force than ever. We do have the stone stockade on our side and stronger weapons than ever before, but still, we must not let our guard down. Be sure all your weapons and unguents are close at hand, and be ready to face the enemy down. So, Ranko, are you prepared for battle? Yes, sir. Alright, it's time to play. Battle begins. Let's get the fuck away from there. Now, they can run into our, no, copper sword. Whew. Now we have a two-phase battle. So we'll have to defeat these 6 monsters. And then another group will show up on top of them. So here comes phase 2. Let's see how many monsters there are. 7. And now we can beat the crap out of some more of these idiots. Uh-oh. Cream, 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 cream. We're down to the last one. A big bastard. Uh-oh. Woo. That. And he's dead. That was not my idea of fun. Victory. And a red teleportal. And with that, we can now set about a new place. First, however, I want to restock on the healing creams, since I'm running straight out, as many as I can. Same with Chimera Wings. And let's put the teleportal next to the blue one. Again, it's not like anyone else is going to be using it. Boom. I don't know if I'd call that an incredible feat. But I will take the ego boost. Anyway, let's proper room out of the out of our teleportal area. Again, I'm not too worried about the teleportals being outside of the village, as I'm the only one who's going to be using the things, obviously. Let's break down some more earth. And oh yes, I can always use that to make the proceedings a little quicker. And we'll just pop that there. And there we go. Let's do another power smash. Get a whole bunch of earth. And we could just keep building and establishing our area. There. We just here's our stone. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not the prettiest setup, but again, I'm still learning, as they say. Let's just get a straw floor. Straw door. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Put that there. Where's that? Don't need to make straw flooring for that. Let's make this flagstone clad. 25 flagstone claddings should be more than enough. I mean, flooring kits. I'm sorry, flagstone flooring. I'm all over the place. Can you tell? And there. We now have a nice stone outcrop for our portals. By my elegant eyelashes, Ranko, my girl, you found another teleportal. A fortuitous find indeed. I was just talking to our new friend Sheridan, you see. He told me where we might find the legendary blacksmith I mentioned earlier, or rather, that blacksmith's descendants. Oh. And it seems the island where this man was last seen is on the other side of that very teleportal. If you could persuade that smith to join our town, there's no end to the mighty arms and armors we could build. Now, be sure that new teleportal is firmly in place, Ranko, and go and track down that man. Let's get Sheridan down there. I didn't even realize there was somebody there. Oh hell, I just fucked up some of the trees. That's what you get for rushing, I guess. There we go. Whew! A finally made it. I found the source of the light. Look at all these beautiful buildings. I'd heard the rumors, but I never imagined it'd be anything like this. Hold on. You didn't build this whole town yourself, did you? But that would mean... You must be her. The builder. Great goddess above, this is incredible. I can't believe I'm meeting the real live builder in the real life flesh. So you're building the ruins of So you're rebuilding the ruins of Kentlin, are you? The city that was once watched over by the giant golem. My name's Sheridan, by the way. I was traveling the world for a long, long time before I finally found my way to this place. I know I don't have much to offer, but I would gladly tell you of the lands I've seen on my way here. I can't say how much use you could make of information like that, but I'm happy to tell you all I know. If it's alright with you, I'll settle in straight away. And we now have a new member of the crew. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And with that, it looks like we're done with the hour, so I'll just pop back here and save yet again. Would like to override? Yes, I would. Anyway, it's been hella fun for me. I hope it's been hella fun for you. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, God bless you.